Hi everybody, it's Desiree with Desiree Plans. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the 2020 Erin Condren Winter Seasonal Surprise Box. Again, welcome back and thanks so much for joining me today. If you're new, welcome. If you're already subscribing, welcome back. So glad to have you back here. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will have a lot more content coming, a lot more sneaks coming. So be sure and show that support. I appreciate you. Here at Desiree Plans, we discuss all things planner related, and I do my best to give you kind of a first look, in my opinion, on some of these new items being released. Now, with the new Erin Condren Winter Seasonal Surprise Box, it's a curated box specifically for, planner related lifestyle typical items. Now, you never know what you're going to get. It is a chance. So you may not always like everything in the box, and that's okay. And if you check out some of my past reviews, you'll get my opinion on some of these items that are kind of like iffy, like why would they do that? But definitely check them out. If you're new to the planner community though, this box is one that comes out once a quarter from Erin Condren, and it's themed around, spring, summer, fall, winter. So right now, again, the winter box. Great thing about this box is that it really doesn't matter what kind of planner you're in. It's going to give you still typically planner related items that you can use on anything or something separate. So it doesn't matter if you're in a, coiled, a petite planner, binder, you'll be able to still utilize these items with anything that you have, for the most part. Sometimes there could be, one or two items that might be specific, but that would be the one or two items that you probably don't like if it's not your genre. So mark your planners, write it in there, highlight it, whatever you need to do. November 16th is the Winter Seasonal Surprise Box release date. Now, let's get into the Seasonal Surprise Box, guys. You saw it, it's beautiful, it's gorgeous. I want it. They're doing things differently this time around. Normally, affiliates, influencers, we'll have a first look at the Seasonal Surprise Box. And this time around, they're changing things up. So the last box, the fall box, and then even this one, the winter, no one's got that first look. So it's going to be a chance. It's always a chance, to be honest. You never know what you're going to get. It's going to be 50-50 typically. And for me, I just have that total fear of missing out. And so I'm going to buy it anyways. But so far, just from the one sneak that I've seen, I'm already kind of liking it already. But if you're new and you don't know anything about the Seasonal Surprise Box, what it is a box that comes around once a quarter, okay? This is gonna be the last box for this year. It's gonna be an assortment of different items. Typically you'll have items anywhere between 7 to 11 items typically, and a lot of the times they're going to be sneak peeks. So some are items that will be coming to the shop in either exactly or a different variation, color scheme and whatnot. But then there's exclusives that are not going to be available in the shop. Now, I have seen some exclusives make it to the shop in a different font or, just a different design. So that's kind of iffy too. But for the most part though, there's a lot of must-haves. Now, what's nice about this Seasonal Surprise Box is that it is a reversible, giftable box. So right now, to me, that's kind of important. With COVID, I'll be shipping stuff. So that's an easy box solution solved at that point. But however, with Erin Condren's new gift guide thing, all you gotta do is select that it's a gift, ship it off to a friend, and it's good to go. Now the box, they say, is typically anywhere between a $70 to $80 value, and you're only paying $40 for it. And that does include the shipping, which is a plus. When the Seasonal Surprise Box goes on sale though, you're not able to use any coupons. So it's just gonna be the $40. Now, if you're one who's like me, depending on what the box looks like, I may order other things with it, with that Seasonal Surprise Box. That way they ship it in a bigger, uglier box, basically, so that my box does not get a label sticker on it. So that's something to consider too if you are going to think about regifting that box. Because you're ordering on November 16th though, it still won't ship out until probably a month later. So just keep that in mind. Again, as I mentioned, I like to order other things in that box just so that they don't put any kind of packaging label on the seasonal surprise box itself. But you might not get it until later, so keep that in mind too. If you've already seen the sneak peek on Facebook and Instagram, you'll see that they show a couple of items, and I'm not going to post it just because I know people don't like to see sneak peeks or anything like that. So I won't list it, but go check out my IG or even my Facebook page, and I have it on there as well. But it looks like it might be geared more towards petite planners. I don't know. Who knows? Was that a sneak peek? Sorry, I didn't show you anything. So I don't know what's going to be in that box. Nobody knows what's going to be in that box. There's only going to be what they show us, and we're going to be hopeful that it's going to be amazing. So definitely explore. I've got my fall seasonal surprise box review. I also have my summer and even the prior. So I'll link them up in the cards here. So just be sure to take a look. And be sure to check out the description below. I'll have the link straight to the Erin Condren seasonal surprise box. Right now, the page still shows the fall surprise box, but come November 16th, that would be updated and you'll be able to purchase. They have sold out in the past, but the summer sold out quick. Didn't even make a full day. The fall lasted maybe a day or two, so it's a little different. I can't tell you what the winter will be like, but they typically do release around, well, for me, I'm in Texas, so I'm Central Time. So what I've noticed is that typically at 12 a.m. Pacific time, since California, that they typically release for me at 2 a.m. So that's usually, things change all the time. The holiday release, that came out like at 10 p.m. my time. So that was just be on the lookout. And when it does post, I'll be sure to put that link out there and be like, hurry, go, run fast. You'll know, trust me. I let my followers know. So if you haven't already subscribed, please be sure to subscribe. When things like that happen, I'll be sure to post a comment on my community page. That way you get that alert that, hey, it's out there, and I'll post that link in there as well. My link is an Erin Condren affiliate link. I do receive a small commission anytime purchases are made, but it is at no cost to you. It just shows the company that I've inspired you in some way to consider purchasing. So if you do, thank you very much. I appreciate your support. If you're still curious about it and want to learn more, but maybe not be purchasing, you can still click on that link. I appreciate it. That way you can at least learn more about the product itself. It'll even show you some past boxes on there and give you more details about the box itself. So let me know in the comments below, will you be picking up this seasonal surprise box? It's kind of a hit or miss. You just don't know. For me, again, fear of missing out, total FOMO, but that's me. Let me know what you're going to be doing down below in the comments. I'd like to get a census to see, are you going to be getting it or are you going to hold off? It's always 50-50. You never know what you're going to get, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. So be sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, and I'll see you in my next video.